Have you ever wondered how it is that some people seem to have enough time to do everything that they want to, whereas others are always rushing from task to task and never seem to finish anything? It cannot be that some people have less to do. It's much more likely that they are using their time more effectively. In other words, showing good time management skills. Hi, I am Firdaus Mudassir and welcome to my channel Women and Childcare. Today we are discussing top 10 tips or techniques for effective time management. So, what is time management? Time management refers to managing time effectively so that the right time is allocated to the right activity. Effective time management allows individuals to assign specific time slots to activities as per their importance. Time management refers to making the best use of time as time is always limited. Ask yourself which activity is more important and how much time should be allocated to the same. Know which work should be done earlier and which can be done a little later. Time management plays a very important role not only in organizations but also in your personal lives. Let's have a look at some of the benefits of time management. Number one, time management refers to making the best possible use of available time. Managing time well enables an individual to do the right thing at the right time. Time management plays a pivotal role in one's personal as well as professional life. Number two, time management makes an individual punctual and disciplined. Number three, one becomes more organized as a result of effective time management. Number four, effective time management boosts an individual's morale and makes him confident. Number five, individuals who stick to a time plan are the ones who realize their goals and objectives within the shortest possible time span. Number six, effective time management helps an employee to reach the pinnacle of success quickly and stay firm at the top for a longer duration. Number seven, better time management helps in better planning and eventually better forecasting. Number eight, research says that individuals who accomplish tasks on time are less prone to stress and anxiety. Number nine, time management enables an individual to prioritize tasks and activities at workplace. And finally, number 10, time management helps an individual to adopt a planned approach in life. Moving further, let's understand the top 10 time management techniques. After considering the benefits of time management, let's look at some ways to manage time effectively. Number one, set goals correctly. Set goals that are achievable and measurable. Use the SMART method when setting goals. In essence, make sure the goals you set are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Tip number two, prioritize wisely. Prioritize tasks based on importance and urgency. For example, look at your daily tasks and determine which one of them are A. Important and urgent. Do these tasks right away. These tasks have important deadlines with high urgency. Complete them right away. B. Important but not urgent. Decide when to do these kind of tasks. These items are important but don't require immediate action and should involve long term development strategizing. Strive to spend most of your time in this quadrant. C. Urgent but not important. Delegate these kind of tasks if possible. These tasks are urgent but not important. Minimize, delegate, or eliminate them because they don't contribute to your output. They are generally distractions that may result from poor planning of others. And finally, D, not urgent and not important. Set these kind of tasks aside to do later. These activities hold little, if any, value and should be eliminated as much as possible. Technique number three, set a time limit to complete a task. Setting time constraints for completing tasks help you be more focused and efficient. Making the small extra effort to decide on how much time you need to allocate for each of the tasks can also help you recognize potential problems before they arise. That way, you can make plans for dealing with them. For example, assume you need to write up 5 reviews in time for a meeting. However, you realize that you'll be able to get 4 of them done in time remaining before the meeting. If you become aware of this fact well in advance, you may be able to easily delegate writing up one of those reviews to someone else. However, if you hadn't bothered to do a time check on your tasks beforehand, you might have ended up not realizing your time problem until just an hour before the meeting. At that point, it might be considerably more difficult to find someone to delegate one of the reviews to, and more difficult for them to fit the task into their day too. Tip number 4, take a break between tasks. When doing a lot of tasks without a break, it is harder to stay focused and motivated. Allow some downtime between tasks to clear your head and refresh yourself. Consider grabbing a brief nap, going for a short walk, or meditating. Number 5, organize yourself. Utilize your calendar for more long time management. Write down the deadlines for projects or for tasks that are part of completing the overall project. Think about which days might be the best to dedicate a specific task. For example, you might need to plan a meeting to discuss cash flow on a day when you know the company's CFO is available. Number 6, remove non essential tasks or activities. It is important to remove excess activities or tasks. Determine what is significant and what deserves your time. Removing non essential tasks activities frees up more of your time to be spent on genuinely important things. Number 7, plan ahead. Make sure you start every day with a clear idea of what you need to do, what needs to get done that day. Consider making it a habit to, at the end of each workday, go ahead and write out your to do list for the next workday. That way, you can hit the ground running the next morning. Number 8 on our list is avoid the urge to multitask. This is one of the simplest time management tip for work, yet it can be one of the hardest to follow. Focus on the task at hand and block out all distractions. It can be tempting to multitask, but you're just shooting yourself in the foot when you attempt to do so. You lose time and decrease productivity when switching from one task to another. Similarly, don't get overwhelmed by a to do list stretching a mile long. Stressing over it will not make it shorter, so breathe in, breathe out, and take it one task at a time. 9. Build in buffers. One of the more enjoyable time management tips for work, make breaks a part of your schedule. When you finish a task, give yourself time to breathe. Take mini breaks for recharge, whether that be a short walk, a game of ping pong, some meditation, etc. And finally, tip number 10, learn to say no. You'll never learn how to manage time at work if you don't learn how to say no. Only you truly know what you have time for. So, if you need to decline a request in order to focus on more important tasks, do not hesitate to do so. And if you take on a project that is obviously going nowhere, don't be afraid to let it go. Rather than doing a lot of tasks that yield little or no value, complete fewer tasks that create more value. Remember the 80-20 rule. 80% of your output comes from 20% of your inputs. Focus your efforts accordingly. If you can't say no, delegate it. While delegating can be a hard skill to learn, it can work wonders for your personal time management. You've put together a talented team, so determine the tasks you can pass on. Well, that's it from me, folks, in today's video. I hope you've learned, liked these beautiful tips that I have laid down, which can help you manage your time effectively. If you have liked this video and the other videos on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also click the notification bell icon. You can also follow me on other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. In case of any doubt, query, or inquiry, make sure you write to us on the email ID given in the description box. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.